And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in the strange. From the outlaw that'll
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw McCarthy. Check down, complete to Haskins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's McCarthy. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
5 guys, set. Camper.
Back to Hampton on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this would be a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Baylor Tiger.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Hey, ram. Baylor Tiger. Hey, easy. We're going forward. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
So now then, the big loss sets up 2nd and 19.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 69. Panther 11.
To the air with McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Eagles. 6 Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer.
Now McCarthy. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the
18
29-yard
Cardinal,
line.
18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Check up.
Throwing is McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. Well, the Vikings had 3 and 10 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Haskins trying to right side. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22.
Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
After the run, now Herbert to throw. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Back to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the ball is knocked out and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it.
Now, loose football. The ball comes out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours, because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Two yards to go, second down.
Hold the troops right.
A run once more with Hampton. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. McCarthy going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready up.
3rd and 2. McCarthy operating from the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Take off.
To the air again, McCarthy. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Get out of here with the W offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go Lion, 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 Lion. Ready.
Here's Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they dropped it. What a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Will Riker, the kicker for the Vikings.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. Shifts by him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught at the 25. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards.
When when they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
59, 59. Set.
Now it's Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Chargers 24, Vikings 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A gain of a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Go.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Haskins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check up.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
70 Mustang 19.
Here's McCarthy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Haskins now on first and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Warriors 70, Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air with McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively.
Wrap goal 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
Get in the game.
Ready?
Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Check, get wide. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Set. Ready.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
But if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Kappa.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
The give is to McLaughlin. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
First and 10 at the 20.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Elijah Molden up to make the stop. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Throwing is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Haskins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
Seven Pirates, 18, Pioneer, Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 51 yards. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10.
Chargers 24, Vikings 10. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And what a tough spot for this defense, because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in with a big play.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
380, cut. 380, cut. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Set. Camp it. What is it?
On third down, here's Hampton. And he will have a charge at first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for L.A., it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will be